Good day, everybody. Jewel here with J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking the weather out with me today. Of course, what we're looking at is Tropical Storm Cristobal, and it's this particular Tropical Storm Cristobal right now has been maintaining its tropical storm intensity as it continues to move toward the central Gulf Coast as we're looking at it right now on this Sunday morning, June the 7th, 2020. Now, landfall is likely to occur on the Louisiana coast around sunset today. The winds increasing to tropical storm force together with torrential rain, high seas, and isolated tornadoes can be expected to batter the Louisiana coast into tonight. Now, we've already had some tornadoes pop up in parts of Florida already. Now, squalls and very heavy, dangerous downpours associated with strong rain bands of Cristobal will likely sweep across southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, and possibly the western panhandle of Florida this evening. Now, lots of rain's coming. You can see the rain bands in this. The result is going to be flash flooding in parts of these areas. Now, Cristobal is forecast looking like to head a little further inland and gradually weaken while bringing a quick dose of very heavy rain and gusty winds along into the west of the Mississippi Valley through Tuesday. So once it gets up there on land, it's just going to go right on up. It's going to continue with this through Tuesday. And as you can see, as we look at the map here, these heavy rain bands, and especially down around in this area of Louisiana, possibly Mississippi, because we have some more coming down. Very heavy rain, folks. So go ahead. Make sure you're ready to hunker down once this stuff starts, which it already has. You don't have to go out until it's over. And as we look at the National Hurricane Center this morning, what's going on? We'll get some points and facts out. The wind's still 50 miles per hour in Tropical Storm Cristobal. The pressure is 994 millibars. If you're tracking 28.2 north, 89.9 west, it's still moving directly north at 12 miles per hour. We still got this little thing over here trying to do something. I don't know if it's going to make up or not. I got a feeling it might not make it. Let's pray it don't make it, okay? But right now, it's still a non-tropical area of low pressure. And it does have this chance, and it is expected to maybe form a few hundred miles east or northeast of Bermuda within a couple of days. Now, the system could then acquire some subtropical characteristics by mid to late week, while the low just keeps meandering over the western Atlantic. Now, the chance of formation in 2 days is nothing, but in 5 days it does start to try to do something, and it's up to 20%. Looking at the tracking map for Tropical Storm Cristobal, here we go right here. We do have these tropical storm warnings up, as you can see, from the portions of the panhandle of Florida all the way across the panhandle of Alabama, Mississippi, and of course the coastlines right on up into Louisiana. Looking like it won't be a depression until tomorrow afternoon. So these tropical storm force winds and all that rain will continue. Storm surge warnings are up. Pay attention if you live especially along the coastal areas, anywhere from the panhandle of Florida all the way across, as you can see, to the coastlines of Louisiana. But this is going to go and go and go, folks. Look, it's going to go up into Canada. It will be a subtropical depression at that time, but it is going to travel clean across this area of the U.S. here, and it's going to bring rain and gusty winds with it. But by Thursday morning around 1 a.m., this from the National Hurricane Center, it should be well up into Canada. We've got a mixed bag of weather, folks, in the general area of the lower 48. We got the hot temperatures. We've got the critical fire weather. We've got the colder temperatures. We've got the snow. We've got a tropical storm. It is a mixture. Taking a look now at the NAM map for the next couple of days, courtesy of Tropical Tidbit, it's looking like strong low pressure system is going to generate severe weather. Forgotten left that out. We got to check that out too. Across the northern plains, while heavy snow's possible in parts of the northern Rockies. The west is going to cool off substantially, but this critical to extreme fire weather continues in the southern Rockies and high plains. Now, we have a broad and vigorous upper level trough for this time of the year anyway, and it's going to swing through the western U.S. into the start of this week. Severe weather is likely to shift further northeast across the northern plains later today as a low-pressure system intensifies in the Canadian prairies. Now, cold air behind this low-pressure system is going to support meaningful snowfall across the higher elevations of the Great Basin, Intermountain region, and especially for the Bitterroot and Sawtooth mountain ranges, where heavy snow is possible for this evening into tomorrow. Across the northern and central plains, another low-pressure system, it's going to form, or it could form anyway, from northern and central plains area, and another low-pressure system, which could form along a slow-moving cold front. This cold front I keep talking about, it's going to likely trigger additional severe storms, heavy rainfall in these areas. Now, in contrast to the wetter pattern in the northern plains, dry and windy conditions will continue to support critical to extreme fire danger from the southern high plains and southern Rockies to the Four Corners region. Much cooler, might even feel a little cold, temperatures behind a strong cold front will engulf the west and will only lower the fire danger very slightly across the southwest all the way through Tuesday. Now, in the northwest, it's looking like wintry conditions is going to happen. Then we got summer heat that's going to surge up across the northern plains today, reaching the upper Midwest area by tomorrow, and then right onto the Great Lakes by Tuesday. Further south, triple-digit high temperatures are likely across West Texas tomorrow. Meanwhile, we got this cooler and more comfortable temperatures across the northeast today, and, well, they're going to gradually warm up and become more humid for tomorrow and Tuesday. Now, where is this chance of severe weather today? Well, as you can see, we have it. Yes, we do. Severe thunderstorms capable of tornadoes, large to very large hail, and severe wind gusts are possible across parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota. They've been having some nasty weather down in South Dakota for the last day or so. Now, a risk for tornadoes also is probably going to develop across the central Gulf Coast region, and that's all in association, of course, with the landfall of Tropical Storm Cristobal right down in this area. You do have a chance of tornadoes popping up here as well. Like I said a little earlier, they've already had a tornado today in Orlando, Florida, or in the nearby area of Orlando. And just check it out, folks. You are up there. This is A3, North South Dakota and parts of western Minnesota. You see how it is anywhere in the green. We do have a chance of a pop-up thunderstorm. And when it comes to tornadoes, don't mess around. If you're in western Minnesota or eastern North Dakota, you are up to a 10% chance got this little black line going here. Very significant right in this area. So please be aware. It comes down to 5 and 2. 5% chance down in Louisiana and parts of Mississippi. Just a smidgen of the panhandle of Alabama. Don't mess up here, folks. This could really happen. You need to keep your eyes open. You need to be awake of what's going on. When it comes to the wind, very severe and significant wind in North and South Dakota and parts of northwestern Minnesota today, as you can see. Very significant winds, downdraft winds, which could cause damage of a tornado, as you know. Just doesn't last as long and doesn't travel as far. And when it comes to the hail, I told you you could have large to very large hail today in some areas. Here it is right here. Everything that is outlined in black, please be aware. This could be very damaging hail. Very damaging hail could occur. This is northwestern Minnesota, and it slips on over with the line just about, well, halfway the state here. But in any of this darkened black, very significant hail, 30% north-south Dakota, northwestern Dakota, Minnesota, up in these areas. Please, please. And it's nothing to sneeze at. You're at a 15% all the way from Montana to northeastern Minnesota. So please be aware of this and stay safe, okay? I love you all so much. I thank you for everything you do for me. May you have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. And I do thank you so much for watching.